Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano for everybody who loves Cardano content at this point in time. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart briefly and then at Cardano. Not too much happened since my last video, but still we'll take a look at the latest developments. So looking at Bitcoin here, Bitcoin's still in this pattern here that I showed you earlier. It's a bit of a messy pattern, so it's not really clear where here to draw trend lines. Overall, it's not too important because I gave you the key support and resistance levels in my last videos. So to the upside, we've got a key level here at 59.5k. That is that previous high here that we need to get above to really really begin that major uptrend in my view. And to the downside, the level is 53k. If we get to that level and below, if we get below that level, then we are going into the bearish range. That is my view, because then that Elliott Wave concept here would be invalidated, that bullish scenario, and you can see how well that worked out so far. So the target area that I gave you for this move here in this correction that we were in has really worked out well. We did max out what we could do from a bullish point of view from the wave 3 into the wave 4 correction, hit that fib level down here exactly where we did come into the target box and maxed it out really to the maximum, really. And yeah, now we are, you could call that maybe a bull flag here. I did say it before, but yeah, we really need to wait here for the breakout. And then if we manage to get above 59.5k, ideally 60k, these are very, very important levels. These are the previous significant highs that we need to get above. And if we do that, then we will also get above the 20-day moving average here in teal. And then we will also get above the 50, yeah, at some point here, 60.7k that is. So overall, we are obviously here in the range, consolidating after that move up here that we did on the 28th of November. So yeah, it remains to be seen. My view is, and I could be wrong, totally wrong, it's just a guess really, because we need to wait for the breakout. My guess is that we've seen the low, we've come down very far, since then made higher lows here a higher low compared to the previous one here. This is looking like a bull flag. And we are currently, again above this fib level here. We currently seems to be retesting that on the upside. Overall, I think we could have seen the low, but everything that happens in this range between 53 and 59.5k, did tell you before, don't pay too much attention to it. Well, we look at it, but at the moment, this is all just a range, so we are still in a range. And as soon as we break above 60k, I think, or at least 59.5, then I think we break out of this range. So let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano also in a similar move, but Cardano obviously broke out of this range already. Was in a very similar move yesterday. Then it broke out, and we're now consolidating again, maybe preparing for a next move up. And I would expect another pump at least before the Sunday swap testnet goes live. A little bit of maybe buy the rumors, sell the news. But overall, I think it is time that Cardano has seen the low. But within the target range, we still have, whereas Bitcoin doesn't really have much more space to the downside, Cardano would have actually to 125 and theoretically still to $1 and would still remain bullish as per the, was just another video that just uploaded. It would still remain bullish until $1 because we can't be in the current move. We are not allowed to drop below $1. That is the beginning of that major wave here to the upside at $1. If you break below that, you would be in the bearish range. Yeah, this is just on a high level point of view. Elliott Wave count. We've come up all the way in a wave 1. We are now in a wave 2 on that time frame here in purple. And the wave 2 is never allowed to go below wave 1. So below the beginning of wave 1. Overall, it's starting to look good, but again, it's too early to say. We are still below the 175 level that I talked to you in a previous video that we need to get above. I did say also this morning in the earlier video that we could come down to 163. And we have even found support above that. If we draw the fibs again, we just do that just for this move here and the current retracements. I think it worked out. To be honest, I can't remember what I said in the previous video. I definitely showed you these support levels, and again, you can see how well they work out. So in that move down here, we came all the way down to 167, then found support there, but then dropped further down to 165, 164, 165. That fib level here is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. We exactly touched it here earlier today, and then I think we could even come down one step lower, either here to to 163 that will be support, but also here the 162 level. It's of this current move, the 0.618 fib level. I think at the latest there we should find support and build and prepare for a new move to the upside. But if we find support now, even better, at a higher level, more bullish. From here then we could consolidate, find support here maybe on the 4-hour 50 line of the RSI and move further up. That's my guess. But again, until we get above 175, we can't talk about that we got out of the range yet. This will be an important move above 175. And actually, to be honest, I'm quite pleased that this is not going too fast now, because that's healthy. You know, if we were going up here now as we did before, and this was on the 9th of November, that was pump and dump, you know. You can see that, pump and dump. Now that's not happening at the moment, so it's actually quite healthy. Good to see that we're moving up in stages here in a clear wave. You know, 1, 2, 3, maybe correcting now in a wave 4 and then move up higher. Even though for a wave 4 we come down quite far, so we need to see how this is going to play out. But it's starting to look really good for Cardano. And it could be now that we've finally seen the low here. With Sunday swap coming out now, it's an important move. It's not enough yet. We need more DEXs coming out and more DApps, but I think this is really, it paves the way for further DEXs, and it puts other projects under pressure as well to keep up, because otherwise Sunday swap will have kind of a first mover's advantage, even though there are some that are out already, but none of them is as popular as Sunday swap, I guess, and as highly anticipated. So yeah, looking good so far. My view is we'll see a few more price increases over the weekend. Let's see, that's just my guess. But again, we need to get above 175 first. And to the downside, key support there is 147. So that's my view on Cardano at the moment. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.